Hello everyone, my name is Sandeep. I'll be showcasing one of our product, that is the school management system. So if you see, I have logged into one of the school account where I've got my home page, then I can run through the different modules. We see this is our dashboard, which shows what exactly are the activities or stats available for my school. For example, this is general activity which we do at every school, that is marking attendance of the student, which is very easily or which can be very easily done through our web application or mobile application. I can click on mark student attendance, then I've got the list of student. I can mark them absent or present, right? Likewise, we have got different stats also available, the stats of the student, what are the number of students I have at school, and then relevant class wise bifurcation also, right, in a graphical format. Then we have got financial information, that is data related to fees payment and collection here, and then the admission inquiry data, and then student birthday data, right? So I've got different modules. I'll just quickly run you through. I've got admission inquiry module, which is a full-fledged system of handling the admission inquiry which lands up at school. I have got list, for example, this is the list of in admission inquiry which have been or which have come to my school. I can update, and then I can take them through the process, that is by having communication with them, and in case some relevant information needs to be recorded against this admission inquiry can be done here, right? We record all details against the student admission, that is relevant, which is relevant obviously to any of the students. If you can run through the, if you can see this system, I have got list of details, or details can be filled out against the student. Then I've got the next module, that is related to student admission. If you see here, I have the module to handle student admission, right? I could have directly converted student admission from admission inquiry to student, but then I'm adding here manually, right? See, this is the form of the student. When I click on add student, I've got all the section wise details available against the student. It is related to student, related to his parents, related to address, related to additional details, then again related to medical records, previous schools document, right? So we record every detail which is which could be possibly required for the student, and then accordingly we save the student details, right? I can admit the student from right here. Saving is that, right? Then I've got financial in module, that is managing the fees to of the student. This is very exhaustive, where we probably capture handle every minute detail of the student fees related management, right? I am saying student fees related because it is relevant to that, right? We define fees type, then fee structure, then relevant fine in case we have anything to be automated, right, or added ad hoc also possible. Then we've got refund management system also within the software available, right? We've got profile of the teachers, which is very important for any school. We can handle the profile by adding the teacher detail and their relevant teaching subjects or standards. We've got classes module, where we set up the sections or the standards which we teach at our school, and then their routine, which is our regular periods or classes which happens, right? Then we've got admission module, which is I'm sorry, which is exam module, where we set up the exam or assessment related information right here, right? So I'll just quickly run through. We've got very brief uh, uh, exam management system, which gives any type of report which needs to be extracted out of the system. We've got an option to set up grades, then subjects, which could be scholastic or non-scholastic, whichever is applicable, then remarks, then related descriptive indicators which need to be shown on the report card, right? Then obviously our teams helps you out in setting up all these possible things, right? Then exam hierarchy also, which is obviously the different assessments or connected assessments which we take against the student, right? Or against the classes. Then we've got a module to have an interactive classes also integrated with Zoom. It is quite simple, or it gives an seamless experience in conducting live classes, interactive classes with the student by integrating Zoom. It's quite simple, just integrate it and then schedule classes, and then student can join the classes directly from their mobile application or from their web, in case they are allowed, wherever possible for them, right? So you get rid of hassle, or get rid of sharing the link with the student or parents, right? We've got full-fledged of user management, where we define roles against every student, and then roles against every user of the system, that is staff who are using this system, and then accordingly they'll be able to access their relevant data, right? We have got attendance management of the user also, which can be done through the system. Then we've got the content library, where we basically give liberty to the schools to share digital content as it is required for now in the current era. A teacher can create their own content and share it with different modes. Probably it could be video, it could be recorded uh, sessions, or it could be relevant readable materials also. So if you see here, I've got list of my standard, then I've got list of my subjects in those standards. For example, if you see in English, there are some sample learning materials which are added, the YouTube video and then ebooks, and then whenever I want, I can share it with the student, or in case it is already shared, student would be able to view it, right? Then we've got assignment or digital homework module, which can be anytime defined, and then once it is defined, probably student would be able to submit their online assessment, or an online assignment, digital homework, directly through application. We've got online assessment portal also, a full-fledged online assessment system, where questions can be created, then online assessment can be created, and student can take it at sitting at their home anytime, right? So apart from this, we have also got a communication module, which is related to communicating with the student, that is sharing email or SMS through the system, can be composed and then straight away sent to the student whenever, however it is needed. Then we've got a notice board module also within the communication, where I create, and then once it is created or made live, probably it reflects in the student account. We have got other relevant modules, which is related to asset management of the school, where asset can be purchased and then can be maintained within our system. It could be their chairs, laptop, computers, whatever it is, the assets which they treat it as asset, and then needs to be maintained, right? So rather than just keeping it on physical book, they can also maintain the data right here, right? Then we've got library module, where physical books can be maintained. That is, once purchased, it can be maintained within our system, and then it can be issued to the student and taken, uh, return can be taken up, right? In case the delays are there, probably can be managed through the system. We've got income expense management, where expenses can be monitored through the system. That is, whatever the daily apart from fees collection, whatever financial transaction which we are doing for petty cash and that stuff, can be maintained here. depending upon the user which they have received the access, right? They can enter the data or maintain the data, right? Relevant expenses. Then we've got payroll management, where stuff can be related to pay grades can be managed here, and then in accordingly once payment is done can be maintained here, so that we have all the collective data related to salary payment at a single place. We've got inventory module, where system can be used to maintain the items which are either given free of cost to the student, or sometime in case it is sold, can be maintained right here through the inventory module also, right? We've got leave module, which as the name itself says, can be used to track down the leave application of the staff or teachers, and then accordingly can be approved. We've got a module to design, which is a template based what do you call ID card generation module, where uh, the predefined templates can be used to change the make the changes, and then accordingly it can be used to generate the ID card of the staff or students, anyone, whenever required, right? I'll take you to our beautiful outputs part of the system, that is related to the dashboard or stats of the system, and then report card also, right? So there are some minute reports available right here. I'll take you to the uh, detailed section of the reports. You can see here, this is our dashboard, which shows the relevant information related to general, and then finance, then admission related information in a graphical format, then teaching related information, right? Likewise, I have a detailed report option also. We have standardized these report formats, where it makes very easy for any school to extract any relevant reports at any given time, right? For example, I'm taking you to one of the student class register report. So I've the moment I said it is very standardized, that means if you can see here, I've got different filter, I have grouping option available, we've got sort by option also available. So whatever possible combination could be there, we have put across here, and then accordingly you can export your report in Excel or PDF format, right? We have got financial related reports available. So if you could see, there are 70 to 80 reports available relevant to the school at any given point of time. If they need any of the report, can be immediately extracted, and then decision can be taken. Likewise, we have classes report, user reports, inquiry and admission, and the exam related report. So this was a quick walk through our system. uh, so I hope this qualifies, or our product qualifies your need, which you're looking for the moment to manage your school through a software. In case you have any query, do let us know at info@proctur.com. We'll be happy to help you out. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for watching it down. Thank you.